Congrats on the film. Amazing job. I loved it. So what was it like working with Christopher Louis and Dylan Meyer?
Great. Christopher, excellent. Christopher has this really, he makes everything so aesthetically beautiful. It's really great, and Dylan's just this super rad chick that's like, you talk to her about anything, she's awesome.
Yeah, I loved working with Dylan. It was cool to work with her sort of before we started shooting, because, you know, as a writer, they disappear. Like, once you start shooting, and then they come back to me, and they're like, great work, guys. But with Chris, yeah, I agree. His ability to bring a really warm and loving aesthetic to a world that could easily look very chaotic and aggressive was really impressive to see him, you know, work on that.
Yeah, definitely. And then both as playing Crystal and Ethan, they start out in the film not knowing what's going to happen, but wanting the festival experience to go one way, it turns completely differently. Were you guys surprised by your characters' journeys?
I mean, we've been attached to this for, I mean, how long did it take us to film? Like 2 years? Mm-hmm. Like from beginning to end, we shot like a teaser, and then now we're here. So we were really able to be a part of that process. So it didn't really come as a surprise, at least for me to come as a surprise. So I thought it was really great, and we were able to talk to Dylan very openly about our characters, and Chris as well. So I think that was the greatest part about it, is that we had like open conversations about our characters and about our arcs and what happens with Ethan and Crystal, even if it's just the two of them together. So that was really nice to have that kind of freedom.
Cool. Yeah. I think that, you know, the fact that we go into this festival thinking it's going to go one way and it completely 180s, it's just sort of representative of like how, you know, the kind of journey that most people go through when they're that age in their, you know, early 20s, thinking that they've got it all figured out, this is exactly how it's going to go, and then it completely flips itself over, and, you know, it has a positive message in the end, because, you know, we come out kicking and screaming, and we're still going at the end of the movie, so.
Right. Still partying.
Yeah, exactly, literally until the end.
Literally until the end. I don't think there's any aftershots of us not partying.
No, I think the last frame is you and I partying pretty hard.
We're partying really hard at the end.
I'm sure that was terrible to film.
Oh, the worst.
It was actually like...
It was actually very strange.
It was a little mortifying in some regards, you know, just like... do they even know what we're talking about? No, they don't.
They won't know. I mean...
See the movie and just
see
imagine,
the movie.
imagine filming the very end of the movie
with thousands of people
having no idea what you're doing.
No idea what you're doing, but you're standing on a pedestal in front of thousands of people, and they're just like, ah!
Yeah. What do you guys hope that people take away from the film?
That's a good one.
I'm so Seinfeld. Go.
Okay. What do we hope people will take away from the film? So I think that the soundtrack is. I just rewatched it like 15 minutes ago, just to refresh my memory. And the soundtrack is so amazing. I think that just being able to show that this rave culture is a lot more than a lot of people who haven't experienced it, would think, and it's just showing how much love there is that can go along with this music. It's not
Awesome.
just aggro.
Yeah, totally.
It's beautiful and symphonic sometimes.